Hey guys, finally we were able to get our hands on the new PS5. I know it's been 2 years since the console launched, but with the chip shortage issues and the scalpers buying majority of them, it was really hard for us to get one. Also considering the fact these are very limited in stock here in India. However, we were able to get our hands on this digital version of the PS5 through Flipkart. So like I said, this is the digital version of the PS5, so there is no optical drive. The reason why we went for the digital edition is that it is 10,000 cheaper than the disc version. And with the introduction of the PlayStation Extra and Deluxe subscription services, you can play a whole lot of games with a fee equivalent of a new PS5 game that is about to be released. But if you already own a lot of physical copy of PS4 games and wants to try them on your brand new console, I recommend the disc version. And if you are a collector of physical copies, disc version is the way to go. With the disc version, you are not compromising on anything. However, deciding which one is better for you, I will leave it up to you guys. Let's go ahead and open it now. On the top there is a cardboard box, and then we have the much awaited PS5 itself. On first glance, this is really big when it is compared to the size of the PS4. The console looks futuristic and build quality is top notch. We have a USB-A port and C port on the front, then we have the power button. The hot air is roasted from the top. Let's just leave this aside and see what is in the box. First of all, we have the PS5 controller here, the power plug and the manuals. Then in a small compartment on the top of the controller we have this USB-C to A type cable which can be used for charging the controller. Then behind the manuals we have the stand for the PS5 along with the HDMI cable. Talking about things new, with the PS5 we have a new controller as well. Haptic feedback is improved on this one. Comes with adaptive triggers where you can feel the weight when pressing down the trigger while shooting or while hitting the brakes during the racing games, which adds to the immersion. Also comes with a built-in microphone and an integrated speaker. You may try out the Astro's Playroom, which is actually a showcase for this new controller. You get to experience all the gimmicks that the controller packs while playing this game. On the box it says 4K 120Hz and can support up to 8K gaming in future. At the moment, Sony has capped the current capabilities of the PS5 to a native 4K. Also, they recently introduced 1440p support on compatible TVs and monitors. CPU is a custom 8-core AMD Zen 2 processor, which has a variable frequency up to 3.5 GHz. Memory is handled by a 16GB 256-bit GDDR6 SD RAM. Storage is a custom 825GB PCIe 4.0 NVMe SSD, but only 600GB of it's usable and the rest is used by the system, which is a minor gripe that I have, considering all the modern AAA game titles are using near to 60 to 100GB of space, which will limit the number of games that you can have at a time on your PS5. The PS5 does come with a M.2 slot for expansion, but the compatible SSDs is a bit on the expensive side. Graphics is handled by a custom AMD RDNA 2 chip with 10.3 teraflops peak and variable frequency up to 2.23 GHz, which is equivalent to a Nvidia 3060 or a 6600 XT as per the specifications, which makes me curious on the fact that Sony is stating that the PS5 can support 8K, because both the Nvidia and the AMD counterparts I mentioned are mainly targeted for 1440p and 1080p gaming. Anyhow, we'll be sharing the PS5 gameplays on our channel in the coming days. Also pit the base model PS4 with the PS5 to see how it fares with the current gen hardware. So that's it folks for today. Please subscribe to the channel if you like the content and we will see you on the next one. Bye.